Hey everyone, I'm Johanna, yoga and meditation teacher, Reiki master, sound healing practitioner, and sacred cacao facilitator. You're listening to the Vibrational Shift podcast, dedicated to people looking to reconnect with themselves. Together, we'll explore different energy healing modalities, meditations, breathwork, sound healing, and so much more. Are you ready to experience a vibrational shift with me? Welcome. This week is all about balance. Balance in our personal lives, our relationships, work, health, all of it. Look, I'm a busy mom of 2 girls, a wife, dog mom to 2 dogs, one of which is an absolute nightmare. He's a year old, but the cutest dog ever. His name's Blizzard, and appropriately named because he is literally a storm that blows through this house all the time. But he's a puppy, so he gets a pass. Anyways, I digress. So I also have a full-time job, a part-time passion. I lead multiple workshops and classes throughout the month, and I've started recording this podcast about once a week now. So when I talk about balance, I have to acknowledge that I don't have it all figured out, and I know that I never will. And I'm okay with that. But what I hope you get from today's episode is that is where the beauty of life comes from. I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be. I'm in full awareness that with the busy life that I lead, something is bound to be forgotten, and I've learned to be okay with that. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, or if you've been on my email list for a while, you know that I talk a lot about self-love. As I've taken on this path of self-discovery, I've learned to drop the need for perfection. That doesn't mean that I don't still find myself when I'm in those modes of everything has to be perfect. I'm only human, right? I've also learned not to be so hard on myself when I do mess up and when I drop the ball. In the past, whenever I made a mistake, I'd use those instances as times to reaffirm negative self-talk. But as time has gone on, and I've leaned into what it means to really love myself and to show kindness to myself the way that I would show kindness to anyone else, I've learned to soften and have a much greater level of self-awareness, and now I catch myself in those instances, and I give myself grace and praise for all that I do, all that I'm able to accomplish. So for today's practice, I offer up to you one of my favorite practices with my breath. This pranayama I use whenever I find myself in an extremely busy season of life, which for me feels like that's what I've been in nonstop for the last little bit here. I make time to try and do this on the days that I know there's a lot going on and that I need balance. This pranayama or breathwork exercise is called Nadi Shodhana. Why it's my favorite is because it's a very balancing breathwork. We are infusing the body with oxygen. This breath also helps clear and release toxins, reduces stress and anxiousness, calms us, it rejuvenates the nervous system, and can also help to balance hormones. It also supports clear and balanced respiratory channels. Some of us tend to be dominant breathers out of one side or the other all throughout the day. So either on the left nostril or the right nostril. And it switches throughout the day. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this, and then we'll settle in for some time to just receive sound that'll help us balance as we get ready to move forward with our day, or maybe as we transition into rest for the evening. So take the next couple of seconds here to transition into a comfortable seat. Now taking the left hand, we're going to make a hand mudra here. Thumb to forefinger, creating a circle here, and then resting that palm face up in the lap here, Gyan Mudra. Now with the right hand, you have a couple of options of the hand mudra you can take to be able to toggle between the nostrils as we breathe here. And the first option that I offer you is really great if you tend to be a person who's a little bit more on the anxious side. I find this particular hand mudra to be very calming. You take the pointer and the middle finger, rest it on the third eye point in the center of the forehead here. You'll use your thumb to close the right nostril, and then the ring and the pinky to close the left side. That's one option. And the second option is you would take your pointer and your middle finger and you'd fold it down. And then you'd use, again, the thumb to close off the right side of the nostril, and then the ring and the pinky fingers to close off the left side. So see if you like that version. And then last but not least, you can always just use your thumb and your pointer finger to open and close the nostrils as we move back and forth here. So take a moment, see which one works best for you. And then once you've selected which hand mudra you'd like to do, go ahead and place the hand close to the face. Release the breath here. Close off the left nostril. Inhale, right side. Close the right nostril. Exhale, left. Inhale, left nostril. Close the left side. Exhale from the right nostril. Inhale, right side. Close the right nostril. Exhale, left. Inhale, left side. Close the left side. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale, right side. Close. Exhale, left side. Inhale, left. Close. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close. Exhale, right. Do this at your own pace for the next several rounds. Let the next round be your last as you inhale from the right side, close the right side, and then exhale left. Then release the hand down, taking the right pointer finger to the right thumb, Gyan Mudra on the right side. Both hands are in the lap, holding the Gyan Mudra. Returning to your natural breath here. I invite you to begin to check in with your own thoughts and beliefs around balance. What's the first thing that comes to mind as you hear that word? Does it make you feel any particular emotion? Pause here and just feel. Notice if there's a sensation somewhere in your body that's triggered when you hear the word balance. Maybe it's not an emotion that comes to mind. Maybe it's a particular situation that's begging for more balance. Whatever is coming to the surface, embrace it without judgment. Know that it is your own wisdom shining a light for where to point your focus. as different things, or maybe just one thing that's being illuminated, take your awareness here for just a moment, asking yourself, can I give myself grace? Can I acknowledge the ways that I can work balance into this area of my life? Now gently allow this thought, this topic, to be released. Repeating to yourself that this time is for you to sit, to breathe, and to be still. It is your time to meditate. If you'd like to receive the sound in a reclined position, please go ahead and make your way into that position now. And I invite you that as you hear the sounds, allow the sounds to keep you in the present moment. If you find yourself being distracted, come back to the sound. Trace the sound in your mind's eye, or use your breath to keep you anchored in this moment. Gently begin to bring your awareness back into the room. Gently wiggling the toes, taking small movements through the body here. With the eyes closed, I invite you to set an intention from this place of feeling. Maybe you'd like to take this feeling of balance out with you into the rest of your day or evening. Maybe this is where you set your intention from this place of feeling balanced. Repeating to yourself your intention in the form of I am. Maybe even saying, I am balanced. And we'll close this meditation with one Om. The sound of Om is the highest positive vibration. The sound of Om brings balance to the mind and our energy. So release the breath here and inhale for Om. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of The Vibrational Shift. If you have a couple of minutes, maybe you'd like to journal about what came through for you. What areas of your life are in need of balance? Or maybe you saw and experienced the areas of your life that already have that balance. No right, no wrong. What I love about meditation is that it gives us time to just be with ourselves and to become the observer of our minds, to see how we are moving through this life. So, an invitation to take your practice and spend a couple of minutes just writing and seeing what comes through for you. I love connecting with you guys, so if you're not already, please head over to IG and follow me. I'm at Luna Serenity Yoga, or you can find more information at lunaserenity.com. I run a variety of workshops and different cacao ceremonies, meditations, sound journeys, sound baths, all throughout the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you on the next episode. Bye.